I'm going to show you how you can start your dropshipping store today from scratch with $0 and how this business model can be a long-term business for you. I'm also going to show you how to build a brand out of your dropshipping store. Let's go. What is up guys, my name is Orinn and welcome back to my channel. If you're excited about this video, be sure to give this a big thumbs up right now. If you want to learn more about online businesses and all things entrepreneurship, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. For all the beginners watching this, dropshipping is essentially when you set up your own website and you display a product that you have found on a wholesaler's website. Your customer will buy an order from you from your website, and instead of you having all this inventory in your warehouse or at your home and have them shipped to the customer, they will take that buyer address and information and plug it into a different website and ship it to your customer directly from there. It all happens automated and you just set this up with a few apps on your website for just once. You are basically just the middleman who's connecting the customer and the wholesaler with your storefront, and you basically just get to keep a profit out of it. So now that you understand dropshipping, there are a couple of things that you need to do and understand. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to pick a niche. So for the beginners watching this, a niche is basically when you decide on a particular category for something. So for example, if you select a yoga mat as your product, then that obviously falls under the fitness category, and that means that you have selected the fitness niche. If you don't have anything particular in mind or you don't know what to sell, this is what you need to do. Ask yourself these questions. What are some of the products that you absolutely love and use? What are your interests? What are you passionate about? You can have a successful dropshipping store with any industry or niche that you choose, but I highly recommend you to go for a niche that interests you and that you're passionate about. It could be anything that interests you, such as kitchen organization, fitness, beauty. It could be anything, but it is very important that you have knowledge and you know this niche very well. I have seen people get into niches and sell products that they have never used, they have never tried them. For example, you don't have a baby and you choose to sell a product in the baby niche. How are you going to know that if this product is good or if it's bad? You don't have a baby, you have never seen a baby use it, you don't know how it feels like to use it. So you really don't know if you're selecting a good version of this product. But on the other hand, say for example, you're someone who's into hair care products. So chances are that you have used a bunch of different brands and you know which ones are good and which ones are not good and what kind of product makes a good product. So now that you have knowledge about this product, so now you will be able to pick a good product, and also you will be able to enjoy the whole process as you build your brand. And that is how you select a niche. This is an important step for you because we are not thinking of a temporary dropshipping store to make some quick bucks. We are thinking of a long-term business model. The next thing you're going to want to do is to find a winning product. I have a video that shows in detail how to pick your winning product. I'll leave the link in the description below. You can check that out. The next thing you're going to want to check is the shipping time. A lot of people ignore this, but your customers doesn't like to sit around and wait for too long for their packages to arrive. So make sure you pick a product that has fast shipping time. The next thing you want to do is to create your own website. I always use Shopify, so I suggest Shopify, but there are a lot of other options out there. But in my experience, Shopify is the best. People use it globally and it's totally worth it. And you can get started with the free trial. But I do not want you guys to lose money, so don't get started with the website as the first thing. Make sure that you have your product first and you found your product, you know what to sell, and then create your website. Because for example, if you go for any website with their free trial and you don't have a product, the free trial will end and then you're going to be charged a small amount in the future. So make sure that you have your product ready first. And I also always say this, that if you think that you're not ready for this small Shopify charge in the future, then you may not be ready to start a business yet, because quite frankly, this is the bare minimum that you're investing in your business at the moment, and you will make all this money back before you even know it, and it will be all worth it. I like Shopify because they have a ton of easy to use and install templates for your website, and it's very easy for you to get your store up and running. I'll have a link for the Shopify's free trial in my description box below. Once you guys find your product, you guys can come back to this video and you guys can sign up with that. One more thing you need to do before you start your website is to pick a name for your brand and create your own logo. There are so many easy websites where you can create your own logo. Canva is one of them. It's so easy to use. I'll leave a link below, and if not that, then you can just hire someone on Fiverr for your logo. The next thing you want to do is to order a few samples from your supplier. So this might be an additional small cost, but it will all be worth it and you will be making this money back soon. Now you will use one or two of these samples to create your social media content. This is where you need to work hard and get super creative. The only way your customers will find you is if you show up every day. You have to be very consistent and create and post every single day. Look for other brands who are selling the same kind of products, who are your competitors, and take notes. Do not copy. Take inspiration and make your version of it. Your brand will stand out for your own originality. Trust me, if you copy, in most cases, it always fails. Another thing is, don't use these Chinese videos provided by your supplier or from Alibaba. This will not make your product look legitimate at all. You want to make your product look like very relatable, and you want to make it look like someone like you and me use it. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is to create all your social media accounts. So the next thing you do is focus on one social platform. I suggest you start with TikTok. TikTok's reach is great and it's very easy to grow a following very fast if you post consistently. Once you have grown a good following on TikTok, I guarantee you can transfer all these followers and customers to your other social media platforms and grow from there. Alright, so the next thing you will do is send some of the samples to influencers. Influencer marketing is very powerful. Find micro influencers and send them your samples and try to work out a deal and collab with them. It's very important for you to have social proof, and that's exactly how you will get it. And you can even start with 1 or 2 influencers and then later you can work with more. Repurpose your TikToks on Instagram Reels, and once you start to make some sales, invest that money into Facebook ads. But please don't jump into Facebook ads without doing your own research. A lot of your money can get sucked in if you don't know how to properly run these ads. So now the question is, how will you be actually successful in doing all of this? The answer to that is by starting right now. Don't give yourself another 6 months to prepare yourself for all of this. Trust me, you will never be prepared enough. Don't procrastinate, just get started with it. If you don't get started, you will never know what will actually work and what the problems are. You know, I know a lot of people who keep planning 100 different ideas, but they never even take a step towards even one of them. Guess what? If you never start, it will never happen. So start today. If this video was helpful or added any value, please give us a big thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in comments below if you have any questions or you are stuck with something. I'll try my best to answer most of them, and I'll see you in the next one.